Good afternoon. Hello. Just a moment. No one's here yet except the waiting room. The participant is here. Oh wait, let me send you the link.
And is it Jadip? Hi, Jadip. Oh, she's not there.
Very silent.
Okay. Today there are 3 scheduled presentations.
Today is actually 4. The one yesterday from yesterday, but I'll inform them it'll be 10. Oh wait,
So there will be 4,
there
right?
will be 4. Yes, then I'll inform them about the timing.
Okay.
It will be maybe 15 today, and maybe a little bit question because I want it to be 10:10, but maybe it'll be unfair for those yesterday because they had no time for questioning at all.
Okay.
I informed them of it. Good morning, good afternoon. Okay, let me send you the link. So it's in a Google Doc, but please make sure it's the right lesson. Okay, to Rowena. Okay.
Oh, this is perfect because then there are links. This is very good.
So
I actually already submitted one.
Okay.
The second one. But
All right.
yeah.
So Romina, today there will be 4 participants in total one from yesterday. And I'll tell them it'll be 15 minutes and 5 minutes Q&A, so it's a bit quicker, so to not take up too much of your time. So the 4 ones will be the original 3-1 and the Thai guy from yesterday, the last person. So it'll be in total 4.
Okay, and then after this, we'll have 6 participants in total. We are supposed to have 6 links, so we can comparatively give them some assessments.
Yes.
And,
so the one I sent you, the in the chat box, there's a link to you personally in the Zoom chat box. It's a table of all the 6. There's 1, 2 from yesterday, and today we'll begin at the 3rd, and 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then we automatically submit our assessment, and that's it.
Yes.
Will we have a meeting as members of this jury just to discuss, to negotiate over the candidates, or you just calculate the minutes?
Let me reconfirm with Dr. Tatip, and I will reconfirm with you about her time. Hi, Helmi. So I will send you a link.
Right. Everyone.
This will, to Helmi, it'll be the link in your Zoom chat box for all the links. So yesterday there was 2. There's 1, 2, and today it will be 4. And I'll inform them, like you suggested, also 15 minutes presentation, 5 minutes Q&A. And today we'll start with in the table at number 3. And the last person is the last person from yesterday. And he will join today.
But I opened the first 2 links, so these are the same links as yesterday.
Yes,
Because
yes,
I opened
yes,
them
yes.
to start the evaluation, but decided to leave it for today.
Yes, it's the same one.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So we have all 4, right?
6.
3.
4,
6.
yes.
4 or 3. Okay.
6 in total, yes. Plus 2 from yesterday. Just waiting for Yang. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, hello, Yang. Okay.
Good morning,
Ayan.
boss.
Good morning, good afternoon. And so just to quickly, I'll send you a link of all the participants, and there'll be 4 in total today. So the last person today will be the person who was supposed to present yesterday. So, and I'll tell them 15 minutes presentation, 5 minutes Q&A for everybody, so to not take up most of your time. And allow me to send you the link, and we will let her in shortly. Okay. And today we'll start with number 3, Dr. Tan, and just make sure you're grading on the correct sheet with their names on top. Okay, so without further ado, I'll let her in. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Minutes. Hello. Good afternoon, Dr. Shaw. And can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So welcome to the pitching, the day 2, and congratulations. And these are the judges right here. And today we'll give you, not to waste any more time, we'll have 15 minutes of presentation and 5 minutes of Q&A. So please, I'll time you, and I will send you the message and remind you when there's 5 minutes more. So with no further delay, please start.
Okay, may I confirm
Can you
with you again? I have
Yes.
15 minutes for presentation
15.
or 20 minutes?
15 and 5 minutes for our Q&A for the judges. So in total, with Q&A, 20 minutes.
I see. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, and can you share? Do I need to grant you access?
Yes, sure. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
구조조정은 리서치부에서 잠깐 자문을 보긴 했습니다만 그냥 할만 안 하면 못하고 대드는 게 일상에 커피 신문도 하기 싫으니까 줄줄 흐르고 뭐가 그랬어 연구도 잘해서
Okay, good afternoon to all my judges. Thank you very much for this opportunity to have this pitching session to be shortlisted for this pitching session. So I'm Tan Sofan from Mobasan Open University, Penang, Malaysia. Today I would like to present my project with the title of AI as a Teaching Companion, a meta-prompt driven simulator to transform conflict management training in distance teacher education. So UNESCO has estimated that we need additional of 44 million teachers by 2030 to achieve universal primary and secondary education. So there's a need for scalable, flexible, and high quality approach to prepare more teachers without overburdening our existing system. Whereas for ODL, open and distance learning, it is getting more and more popular. As we can see from the trend, it has raised to 27 million in year 2027. And it is projected that it will be raised to 47 million by 2028. Its flexibility and accessibility has made it a strategy that we can use to train teachers at scale. But there's a critical gap because in ODL context, the students are lack of face-to-face and synchronous interaction with instructors and peers. So it makes the us difficult to develop essential practical skills like conflict management skills. But conflict management skills is very important for teachers because it is a foundation for teacher well-being and also positive school climax. So it is very important for us to prepare our trainee teachers well in terms of conflict management skill before they go into school. Practical skills like conflict management cannot be learned through textbook only. And these are some current methods that have been used to train the conflict management skills, which is role play, which is quite common in conventional setting. But it requires face-to-face and synchronous interaction. So it makes it very difficult to be applied in ODL context. Next is serious game and simulation. But it will require high performance devices and stable internet. So it will create challenges for students from rural area and also students from lower socio-economic background. So there is a gap that we need an accessible, low bandwidth and scalable ODL solution. So in my project, I'm proposing to use meta prompt driven AI simulator. So the simulator will engage our trainee teachers with diverse school conflict scenario, and then they get to practice how they would solve the conflict in a risk-free setting, and then they will receive personalized automated feedback from the simulator. And we believe that with the practice, they will be able to enhance their conflict management skills and also to build their competence. So this AI simulator will be able to bridge the gap between the theory and the practice. So this idea is actually initiated by these two concept, situated learning theory and scenario-based learning. So based on situated learning theory, meaningful learning occurs when learners engage with knowledge in authentic context where it will be applied. Whereas scenario-based learning, we need to immerse the learners in realistic professional challenges so that they will be able to bridge the theory that they have learned with the practical knowledge. I mean, with the knowledge of how to apply what they have learned. So next I'm going to explain my methodology. There are 3 phases in my study: design, implementation, and evaluation. So this is how I designed the AI simulator. The process is called recursive meta prompting. So I have meta prompt processor, a proposer, and also executor. And in my study, both of these are ChatGPT. So I use meta prompt to instruct the ChatGPT to generate the meta prompt. And then I paste the meta prompt into ChatGPT again to turn it into AI simulator. And the trainee teachers will interact with the simulator. So The meta prompt and meta prompt are both designed following clear framework and also include all the 5 components suggested by Google for Education. So after I gotten the first version of meta prompt, I actually put it in ChatGPT and try to interact with it and see what are the weaknesses and errors. And based on those weaknesses and errors, I go back to the prompt proposer to revise it, to change the meta prompt. And I went through this iterative refinement several rounds until I'm satisfied with the AI simulator before I start the implementation stage. So basically, my meta prompt driven AI simulator is able to do 3 things. First, it generates the conflict scenario in school context for the trainee teachers. And then after the trainee teachers give their response, it produces adaptive response based on their input. And lastly, after the interaction ends, it provides feedback. So let me show you how it works. So in ChatGPT, they need to paste the meta prompt. And then it will generate the scenario. And this is where the trainee teachers will input their response on how they will react. And then the scenario will develop accordingly. Okay, I fast forward. And then after the interaction ends, it will provide the feedback. So during the implementation phase, I have a tutorial to teach the conflict management skills to all my students. And then after that, we have briefing session for the students so that they know what to do. Then we pass the meta prompt to them. So 30 trainee teachers, and they are expected to interact with the AI simulator for at least 5 scenarios. And they are given 2 weeks. So after that, they need to submit the URL, the link of the interaction to us. And we managed to collect 137 interactions. And we passed the interactions to 3 expert reviewers. So all of these 3 expert reviewers have more than 10 years of experience in school leadership and teacher education. And they were asked to review the interaction to see the relevance and authenticity of the generated scenario and the adaptability of the scenario development and also the pedagogical value of the generated feedback. So next I'm going to share with you the findings on how what we find after we analyze the interactions between the AI and the trainee, as well as the feedback from the expert reviewer. So we found that the AI simulator is able to generate different types of scenario that mirror the conflict that happen in school. For example, student-student conflict, student-teacher conflict. And it also, the scenario generated also reflect Malaysian culture, because when we design the meta prompt, we instruct it to create scenario which is, relate to, we ask the AI simulator to relate it to Malaysian culture. And we could see that there are a lot of local names and also abbreviation that commonly used in Malaysia. And also there are public holiday that we celebrate in Malaysia. And also there are another scenario that show multiracial context, that we have Malay teacher and Indian students in one class. This one may not be common in other countries, but it is very common in Malaysia. So from the analysis of the generated scenario, we could see that the scenario generated not only mirror the conflict that happened in school, but also it includes the culture in Malaysia. Then this is where we look into how the AI simulator actually responds based on the response input by the trainee teachers. So this is one of the responses of the trainee teachers where it explain what he will do in that scenario where he will ask the teacher to come and meet him in office, then ask them what's happening. So the AI simulator actually developed accordingly, where the teacher came to the office and explained, and also it include the emotion. And this is another interaction different from the first one. This one, he actually explained what he would talk to the students and the teachers in that scenario. I don't like to hear about this. Now go back to your classroom and I will inform your parents if you fight again. No, I don't think this issue, I think this issue will just go off. I have urgent meeting, I need to leave now. Yeah. And the scenario developed accordingly. So based on the interaction, we could see that the response given by the simulator is very adaptive, and also the training teachers can give response freely. It is not fixed. They can give any response which they think appropriate. And this is the feedback generated. It first explains the nature of the context, the scenario, and then analyze the conflict management styles demonstrated by the trainee, and then tell the trainee whether the styles that they have shown is appropriate and what else they can further improve. And when we compare the feedback with the scenario generated and also the response given by the trainee teachers, we could see that they are very much aligned, and also it is really constructive.
About 2 more minutes. 2.5
Okay.
minutes.
Yeah. So the innovation of this study first is to use AI simulator to train the conflict management skills. And the second one is the process of designing the meta prompt, recursive meta prompting process. And actually this project, I have won Young Innovator Award in AAOU conference last year. So this project, this AI simulator can be accessed easily using ChatGPT, and then it can also respond in multiple languages. So trainee can respond in any language that they are most comfortable with, and also there's no need of advanced AI literacy. So not only to trainee teachers, this AI simulator can also be used by in-service teachers. So they can improve, it will be a continuous professional growth for the in-service teachers as well. And if both trainee teachers and in-service teachers and the school leaders are well prepared in terms of conflict management skills, it will contribute to a healthier school climate. And it reduces the instructor workload. So the instructor will have more time for other more valuable teaching, for example, giving personalized guidance and monitoring to their students. And it will help to improve the job satisfaction and overall well-being of the instructors. And then this one can be assessed by all the students, including students from lower socioeconomic background. So it will improve the teaching effectiveness. So this is the scalability. This year, I plan to expand this to other countries, because we can just modify the meta prompt and make it contextualized to other culture and country. So I plan to spend 1 month to localize the meta prompt, then design research instrument, because we want to measure the impact of this AI simulator on the students' learning and also their engagement. Then 3 months to conduct the pilot study, and 3 months for full implementation and data collection. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Uh, is my voice a little bit echoing? I'm sorry. Thank you very much for your presentation, and you now have about 5 minutes for Q&A from the judges, please.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Any questions? Yes.
Okay, so I have a question here. When I use ChatGPT or let's say Google Gemini, if I ask them, this is a particular situation, and can you explain a simulator based response? I was just trying while you were doing your presentation with Gemini, and it tells me the way the principles used for conflict management and everything. So I'm just wondering, how is your AI simulator different from the prompt that I just put? Like, how is it more innovative than that? How is it different? Because if I ask a certain question that create a simulation based or scenario based response to this type of conflict with principles, then I kind of get the similar answer.
Okay,
Sorry.
so
Before you answer, Dr. Tan, can I bounce off Dr. Shalini's question, because my question is actually related to that. Like, I also wanted to ask the same question actually. How do you make the AI simulator unique? And in terms of the meta prompt, what type of data was fed to AI? So how do you make it contextualized? So maybe you would like to have do you have like a module or kit that can be localized or something? So or did you use a custom GPT? Thank you.
thank you very much for the questions. Yeah, it will be different because the way I design the meta prompt, where I tell it what kind of role that it will need to do to act, and then the audience and the purpose, and also how it reply. So if it is general, I mean, if we just ask it to become a simulator and then respond accordingly, the response will be very wide and go and there, and it doesn't follow the how to say the theory. But then I have to teach. I mean, teach it that there are theories that they need to follow, and also in what kind of scenario they need to generate, and then the difficulties, and also the audience that they will need to react with, and also the structure of the feedback.
So what kind of what kind of thing is it? Is it something that we add on as help me ask, or is it a software? It's what is it? Or you just type a prompt and then what is it? Do we need to download it? Do we need to? Is it a different software or interface in total? What is it? Or you just use ChatGPT?
I just use ChatGPT, but I designed the meta prompt and get the meta prompt to act as an AI simulator.
And how do people access that meta prompt?
They just copy and paste the meta prompt.
Okay, so if you have the list of meta prompts, out of which we should choose which conflict we have and then paste it, or is it just only the ones that you have? And I mean, it's a bit difficult because if it is only the prompts that you have generated and you have suggested the AI to answer, it will become like it's very, I don't know what to say, but okay, I got my answer that it's a limited number of meta prompts that you have generated. Is that correct? Jan has another question.
Yes, next question, please.
Yeah, you're tackling this very important issue of culture-based conflicts, and in our experience, still ChatGPT or Gemini and also other tools have still an ethical bias and quite a strong focus on stereotypes actually. Did you observe that? And can you can you do something in the meta prompting strategy to avoid this? Because we have used it and you see a lot of Hofstede like cultural stereotypes. So, did you have any findings, or did you do an evaluation on the cultural aspects?
Yep. There are some instances that the culture is not exactly like in Malaysia. For example, um, there is one scenario where they explain that the parents actually communicate with the teachers using email, but then in Malaysia, most of us will use WhatsApp. So when we see this kind of prompt, scenario, so we will go back to the meta prompt proposal to talk to it again and then train it, ask it to change.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. And we may have to wrap up now. Thank you very much, Dr. Tan. And I will move you out to and you can leave to the waiting room. Thank you very much for your presentation. And thank you very much for the judges.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
While we wait for the next contestant, I just wanted to discuss about this one during the very little time. Jan, do you think it creates more stereotypes, like if you have special theories put in, and then we restrict the way we solve the conflict? Because if there is a conflict X type, we must solve it Y type, because this is the theory that is put in. We cannot use that.
Yeah, and it's the design of the system. So if you design just meta prompts and you don't have own training opportunities, like feeding in the different cultural models, for example, then it's an issue. It will give you the standard ChatGPT answer.
Yeah,
So
it's another stereotype without any sustainability to retrain itself. As I maybe.
that's the point
Okay,
I would have expected to.
sure. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome, Dr. Munku. Next participants. Hello, can you hear me all right?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so without further delays, we have the judges here and welcome. You have 15 minutes for the presentation, and then we have 5 minutes for a quick Q&A. Just please be in time, and with no further delays, please begin, and you may share your screen immediately. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Do you see my?
Yes, perfect. And then I will remind you when it's 5 minutes. Thank you. Please begin.
Okay, yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, my name is Sana, director of the Open Education Institute with the Mongolian University of Science and Technology. Our university usually is called the MUST internationally. Mhm. Yeah, and today I would like to introduce shortly our presentation, enhancing AI proficiency in Mongolian higher education workforce. With our colleague from our institute, Professor Aaron Waldorf and Kumandekler. And in partnership of UNESCO IG, IG means International Center for Higher Education Innovation. And our Open Education Institute is advancing AI capacity in Mongolian higher education through IIOE. IIOE means International Institute on Online Education, and they had a micro certification program, and he within this program he delivered passed teacher training uh, developing Mongolian language AI courses, integrating them into formal and non-formal education, and scaling the initiative nationwide. Uh, the key actions include providing AI training for teachers in a phased and structured manner, and also developing and localizing AI courses in Mongolian and publishing them on the IIOE platform, and integrating AI courses into formal and non-formal education programs, and scaling the program to the national level to support long-term institutional and policy goals. And first, I would like to briefly introduce about the IIO platform and also UNESCO IG. In 2019, the Open Education Institute and the Mongolian University of Science and Technology began active cooperation with UNESCO IG through the signing MOU. And since the signing of the MOU, we have signed several agreements and jointly organized the joint projects and activities. And first, with the support of UNESCO IK and the sponsoring company CritView, we established a smart classroom in our university. Then, as one of the co-founders of the IIOE, International Institute of Online Education, uh, this network of more than 20 universities and tech companies around the world, and we joined and signed an agreement to establish the Mongolian National Center of IIOE in uh, MUST. We are joining and co-developing this online learning platform from IIOE with the aim of accelerating digital transformation in higher education. During this period, we have worked closely together and developed digital content in Mongolian and also localized micro-certificated courses, share educational resources, exchange good practices, and implement joint projects and programs. As a result, more than 2,000 teachers and staff from Mongolian higher education sector have been trained through this platform. This platform have the several IIO courses, and for example, here shown the levels and categories of courses in English with IIOE micro certification. For example, A, B, C, and D. And the, the, these courses at the digital competency development in higher education courses. Mhm. And for example, there are courses like is for each level A, B, C, and T. Uh, uh, the IIOE generative AI course catalog also uh, is available here. And currently, the IIO network member universities and schools are constantly developing and expanding this platform. Therefore, the Mongolian National Center of IIOE considered the most relevant and important courses from these micro-certificate courses and localize them in Mongolian language. In 2024 and 2025, we promoted and introduced Microsoft certificate courses that provide basic AI competencies on the IIO platform and organized activities to train master teachers and involve Mongolian higher education teachers. And we organized training activities to empower human resources in higher education in the field of artificial intelligence in three phases. In the first phase, we organized 4 courses in English on the IIO platform. And the second phase, we organized training for master teachers. And with these master teachers, we will translate the 4 courses into Mongolian language and localize them. And in third phase, we organized training for teachers of universities, schools, colleges, and also cosmic college schools. And if it could extend in first phase, a total more than 200 faculty members from public and private universities from Mongolia and participated. Finally, 81 of them successfully completed the training and received this kind of certificates. During the second phase, 22 master teachers from 6 state-owned universities were trained, and together with them, 4 courses we prepared and localized in Mongolian language. And in collaboration with our trained master teachers, we have localized 4 foundation basic level micro-certificate courses in the field of artificial intelligence applications in higher education into Mongolian language and uploaded them on the IIO platform. And also dissemination trainings used these courses use it in third phase.
We have about 4 more minutes, 4.5 minutes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We have organized our training in hybrid format, online and classroom combined form, in the third phase of the dissemination training. As you can see, the total 54 people have registered and studied in these 4 courses in English and also Mongolian. And 580 people have successfully completed them and received their certificates. In the future, we are working to introduce these courses into degree and non-degree courses organized by our institute. Mm-hmm. And okay, thank you for your concentration. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now we'll move to the Q&A for the. Can you exit screen or exit sharing? Sorry. Okay. Okay. Ready for Q&A, Jan, please.
Yeah, thank you very much for showing us your approach. It's very interesting. Well, I'm just curious. There are many courses on AI around the world. So can you outline a little bit what makes your approach like really really different, really really innovative, or how is it very specific for the context of Mongolia, for example? So just show us the highlights again. What makes your course different than the usual course from any university around the world?
Yeah, okay, I think maybe I will show again, yeah, and try to explain. Yeah, our uh, courses is kind of the micro-certificated model, very short kind of the courses, model courses, and also it's in very basic uh, concept, starting from basic concepts of AI and the possibilities and how we can use in the higher education, including the teaching, learning, and also research. And also, yeah, and also we can use it is, for the formal and non-formal format of the training courses, for example, bachelor or master degree, or just certificated professional development programs, or just by if the students or the teachers interested in the by themselves as kind of the long life learning kind of the approaches. Yeah.
Professor, a quick question. I know there's a couple of seconds there. Are you like the founder of the center, and is it very new? Because I see a lot of people have trained 2024, 2025. Are you one of the founders of this IOE micro credential, or it's like a micro credential, right? And like, is it like the first in Mongolia? Tell us the uniqueness and the wow factor in this. Thank you.
Just to add, also, is it different? The is your platform different, maybe from other platforms that are offering this in the way of delivery, in the way of process, in the way of evaluation? Anything that is, for example, if you are using adaptive testing or something.
Mhm. Yeah, as I mentioned before, we are working on collaboration with UNESCO IK and also IIOE. And we started our collaboration since 2019. And in 2020, we jointly organized this IIO platform as kind of the online network, and some of the courses developed by our other members, universities, and some of by us, and we are sharing each together. And also, it is used as a six UNESCO languages, including French, Arabian, Chinese, and etc., Russian, and also we are localizing if it's very important, and courses we localizing in Mongolia, and organizing trainings, serial or several trainings online and with blended form, using this platform and also in classroom together. And therefore, it is in Mongolia, it's very unique. Only we are working with this platform with our international collaborators.
Mhm. Thank you. Just to ask this, because yes, of course, it is different in Mongolia. But the internet is open now, so people can just use internet and access courses from any university. I see you have from Johannesburg and others, but that is
Yes.
one thing. The second
Yes,
question
it's
is,
possible, but okay.
yeah, okay. Now, so we discussed that. Now, my question is about access. Are these courses paid? Do you provide a support, or they are free, or what is the model about the access? Who is able
Yeah.
to access?
Yeah. In, yeah. If someone wants to register and to start to study this platform, they need to firstly need to register and log in. And we have the admin responsibilities, and we will allow them to start to study.
No, it's
And
free or paid?
yeah, free.
Mm-hmm.
And after finishing, completing this micro certificate courses, automatically will be a certificate with this. Yeah, now is changed. For example, our UNESCO and IIoE director, and also our president's stamp and signature will be there.
Just remind
Sorry, I
them.
did. Sorry, I just didn't understand. It's free after registration. Do you have any restrictions in relation to the registration? Who has the right to register?
No,
For
no,
example,
it's
our
free,
students
and
also.
yeah, it's possible. But our admin will give them after registration. We will give them access.
So I can also apply and register.
Yes.
Okay, the last 1 minute, if anyone wants to wrap up, or any Q&As, or
When you're not charging any fee, what do you think about how can you sustain this model by just providing free courses? Have you thought about that? Like who pays the
Well,
cost?
because we are using this in different uh, uh, way, because some of them can be also, for as shown here, they are including our educational program format. For example, master degree or PhD degree students can choose and earn from these some credits. uh, that cases they will pay. Therefore, it will be some possibility to compensate this who is studying free, who is want to earn credit in your study. Therefore, it's kind of the compensation giving
thank
us.
you. Thank you very much, and thank you, all the judges. I'll move you now, finished, and I will move you to the waiting room where you can leave. Thank you very much for presentation and pitching.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, good timing. You can discuss for a while. The waiting room is still empty for now. If you have
Yeah,
anything to discuss among yourselves.
I
I'm a
have to
little bit.
say.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh no,
Sorry.
please
Sorry.
start.
No,
Start.
no,
I've
no.
been
I was
talking too
just.
much.
No. I just wanted to say that I'm a bit surprised that it sounds like a report on what has been done at the university in terms of
Okay.
teachers' preparation and courses, and it's not my idea about AI, innovative development to support learning, etc., etc. So mm,
Yeah,
I'm
for
not
me
sure whether
also.
I will be able to assess this project as a project according to the criteria of this award.
Agree.
Well, however, I think we need to see also the context, and I think for they have done some quite impressive work though, even though it's not not rocket science, but pretty solid. So the innovativeness category will be on the lower score though. But anyway,
Yeah, maybe it's more on the social impact scalability because it's very big and you see the numbers of the participants who are certified. That's why I was asking, is it the first in Mongolia, and then how many people are you impacting? Um, like before, yeah, yes, like the Malaysian candidate before, it's like 30 people only. So it's okay, but it's a small, meta project. This one it looks scale, it looks big. Maybe as Jan said, the innovativeness maybe not innovative, but still I think maybe something to consider. We'll have a look at the other candidates as
Yeah,
well.
but
Yeah.
we also have to keep in mind that this is about AI awards. I mean, it is good in another context, but maybe we have to also think that what are AI awards meant to be. If we go strictly with the way we planned it, Jan remembers the previous discussions about like it should be something inspiring, but this is just like everybody else is doing the same. So
Yeah.
and
you're right.
UNESCO support. So
And also, if I can add, if it is about training, it's always scalable because many
yeah,
people involved in training. But the one from Malaysia, it's in one of its first stages of research. So it has a potential for applicability in the future in case it is developed to be more sensitive to cultural settings or diversity, etc. And always the research and piloting something is much less scalable than training. So in my idea, it was not training courses. It's learning about AI, no using AI to support learning, and the purpose is a bit
exactly.
different.
By the way, I need 2 or 3 minutes to go to the bathroom. I hope that's okay.
Yes.
Another.
The waiting room is still empty, but he confirmed to come at 5 our time. So still have, I can let him in at 5. So you have 7 minutes, 8 minutes.
Oh, wow, 7 minutes. So that's even
Yes.
bathroom and a cigarette. So
Yes. A drink and
what
everything.
We'll
what
have
a
a break
luxury.
until.
A power nap.
No drinking in the morning in Germany yet.
Coffee.
Ah,
A power nap of 7.5 minutes.
cheers. Thank you.
Okay,
Sorry to
just
disturb the
come
discussion.
back at 7. Yes, 7 minutes.
We have a break of 7 minutes.
Yes, right, as of now.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just put on the timer for like 6. Okay, stop.
송 실장, 신년 기자회견 준비하지. 우리 롤을 한국의 세월호로 세상에 알릴 때가 바로 지금이야.
Dr. Manchana, how did you use the timer? Is it like a app?
It's an app in Zoom.
Okay.
You see below. I don't know if you're not host. Can you see? There's after meeting info. There's apps when you're the host,
With the host. Okay. I'll check
and
it
then
out.
you just type in timer, and they'll have one.
Okay, cool.
Do you see it? You see on my beside
Yeah.
me, right? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
I'm not sure what the. Oh,
cheerful
okay.
sound.
Oh, the participants are here.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, wait, let me turn this off. Okay, it's about time. Good afternoon from Luxembourg. Okay. And hello from Thailand. And with no further ado, I'll just tell you, you have 15 minutes for, in total 20, 15 minutes for presentation, 5 for Q&A. If you finish the presentation early, then you can have the time for Q&A. And I think you can start if you would like to share your screen or.
Yes, I will.
And the judges are all here, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay.
Hello to everybody. You should have my screen.
Yes, we can see you, we can hear you too.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So, hello everybody. We are Tristan and Thierry. I will start presenting our work. So I thank you to give us a chance to introduce our tool and our work. I will start with the context and Tristan will go on. So first thing is the challenge. What we are interested in is the learning gap for K-12 education. And we know with the PISA results that there is about 2 to 3 years of achievement gap between non-native and native speakers, talking about the language of instruction, of course. So it's about reading, but it's also about mathematics and science. And the other trends are decline of the basic skills. And if you add the socio-economic disparities, it will be between 3 and 4 years of achievement gap by the end of K-12 education. And if I focus on the Luxembourgish context, so we've got data for Luxembourg, so I will take it as an example. But obviously, we want to be to deal with the main problem, not only the Luxembourgish context. So in Luxembourg, where there is a 4 years achievement gap if we include the socioeconomic background, we know that 68% of the pupils speak another language at home than the language of instruction. This has several consequences. It is the biggest challenge for 62% of the teachers. And what they report is 40% of time lost dealing with the linguistic diversity and the heterogeneity in the classrooms. And 71% of the teachers report that they are unable to differentiate. So the paradox is that the context is highly difficult and would need differentiation, and they are unable to differentiate. And of course, the achievement gaps is increasing over the last years. I will give a short example with reading comprehension in German. German as the language of instruction. 5th grade, so it means pupils between 9 and 10 years old at primary school. If you have a look on the left, you see that a pupil speaking Luxembourgish or German at home will be mainly at an advanced level in orange, and less than 25% of them are below the niveau socle. If you have a look to the Portuguese-speaking pupils, it's the opposite. 75% of them are below the niveau socle in German as the language of instruction, reading comprehension. So you know the impact on their school curriculum and the integration in the social life. Last, problem or another problem is pupils with language development disorder like dyslexia. So we know that 20% of them, only 20% of them, are identified and get support in Luxembourg. And among them, only 12% get a digital aid. It is 28% in Europe, so it is very low, and we can see that it is lower in a country like Luxembourg. So what can we do? We propose the Edelweiss platform, which is a digital tool. If you have seen the promotional video we sent, you know that it is game-based. And the aim of the platform is to give the right activity at the right moment in the right conditions to each and every learner. And for me, it is very important to say that the right activity at the right moment is not enough. If the child is not in the right conditions, I mean, in a learning situation, real learning situation, he or she will miss the activity and the learning situation. So we are really targeting inclusive primary education via a digital tool with the AI-powered aspect that I will define. Why do we think it is an interesting proposal? Because we've got results, and those results are validated through research. I could present the work in the Eurocode colloquium last summer. We will participate at the LAC colloquium next April. And we've got articles published via, for instance, the AIED symposium or in LNCS. We are expecting an article in Springer Nature on the results and on the vision. So I was talking about results. They come from experimentations, implementation time. Last year, we had 20 weeks of implementation with 200 pupils and 16 teachers. Everybody wanted to go on, and really 100% of the teachers were satisfied, and they wanted to go on using the platform as they wanted, apart research protocol, and really as an answer to the needs in their classrooms. So we are currently in a new phase of implementation. It will last 17 weeks till next May. 180 pupils, and it's an ecological study to check how they use the platform and how it is on the teacher side and how it is on the pupil side. So, talking about AI-driven solution, we propose 2 layers of AI. The first layer is transparent adaptive learning. That means that we use knowledge-based AI, relying on a framework of competency. It's like an ontology, and it gives the knowledge to the machine, to the system. And it is transparent because the framework, everybody can access it, and especially the teachers, and the teachers can understand the framework because it's just like a competency booklet that they are used to fill in when assessing the pupils. So this system will organize the personalization of the pathway on the basis of the framework. That's the first layer. And the second layer is AI-driven scaffolding. So scaffolding is when the teacher would provide temporary support to a pupil, to a student, and gradually remove it. So of course it's the teacher's work, but it is not possible to provide scaffolding to all pupils in the classroom at the same time. The machine can do that. So what we do is working on its sequence mining. So it means that we are studying interactions between the learner and the game and the platform, and we can track sequences of actions. So it's like tracking the processes of the child, and we can act when we think that the child is far from the solution or engaged in something that won't lead to the solution, we can react and send a scaffolding. So it's real-time scaffolding, but the idea is not to be intrusive and send scaffolding only when it is interesting and useful for the learner. So it is obviously completely personalized. So two different kind of AI used as the two layers. The impact is what do we think the impact is? First thing on the teacher side, they will get a lot of feedback from the system because there is a knowledge of the pathways of the students. This feedback will let them recover some time. And if they recover time, they will be able to use this time to be with children, specific students with specific needs. So that's what we resume with the human connection. So the teachers get empowered or more empowered because they get more data and more time. And they are still the decision makers because they can set the platform. They decide when they use the platform, if they use it with all the students or with groups, for instance, and things like that. And they decide the pedagogical objectives, pedagogical intentions. And talking about the students now, they get more accessibility, and we are really into the idea of universal design for learning. So digital tools, digital interfaces can give these multiple accessibilities. So that's a main motivation for us. There is again in autonomy, and it was very interesting to hear the teachers last year saying that they could see that students gaining autonomy while working on the platform. There is motivation, that's the game-based aspect, and we could talk about that if you have questions after that. And we aim linguistic equity, and the students will gain linguistic equity because we would like to have partly scaffolding with home languages. So that's a challenge to have this mix of languages used in the platform, but especially for the scaffolding. So I don't know.
About 3.5 more minutes, please.
Okay, so Tristan, I give you the
Yes, so we have already a team, so we are 3 co-founders, so we'll go a bit quickly on this, but so there is Thierry, which has 30 years of experience in teaching and education research, so 15 years as a teacher and 15 years as a researcher, multiple grants, etc. We have Ashish, that is our main CTO, so he has a lot of experience in multiple domains, etc. For everything that is related to the technical part. Then there is also me. So I'm a bit on every side. So research, product, business, and I'm the main data scientist for the research part. And then...
sorry.
Yes, thank you. So then there's also the founding team. So everybody comes from a research background. So we have on multiple places of this program. So there's the AI part, linguistic strategies. So for example, Patrice has a lot of connection with everything that is related to Europe, MENA also, etc. So we can have a lot of collaborations, and especially to include all of the aspects of the multilingual part and this type of scaffolding. So similarly for Zheng, she has a lot of experience mainly for English and the Chinese application to AI. We have Constance also, which has a framework from error. So it means, for example, when there's a German student making an error in French, it doesn't mean necessarily the same thing based on his linguistic background than a Portuguese children making the same error. And also we have Natalie that has a lot of experience, double PhD, medicine, multilingualism, etc. That is mainly for the application into the classrooms. So that's it. And then to present our models. So we want to incorporate this as a company, but we don't want to make it as a normal company, we say it like this. So there is a specific type of company that exists in Luxembourg. That is a company that is legally binded to invest all of his benefices into the mission of the company, meaning that it's not a for-profit company, but something that is really for societal impact. So we want to incorporate it like this because none of us in the team believe that education should be something private and people should pay to access to great educations who want to build it like this. And so then also the main idea is that it would be some sort of huge open source and research and development platform for researchers from all around the world, so we can collaborate, we can test the platform also in different dynamics, different environment, different countries, etc. And so we can have really a collaboration towards this and towards simply having education accessible for all, the scaffolding accessible for all, and everything on this part. So yes. Yes, so this is the open research model, and yeah, if it's something that interests you, we would invite you to try to join this initiative and see if we can have some collaboration to make everything happen. Thank you very much.
Okay, perfect timing. Thank you very much, and we'll now move on to the Q&A. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyone would like to start? Yeah,
Yes,
please.
of course, I can start. So thanks a lot for the very interesting presentation. So can you tell a little bit more about your evaluation cycles and how it actually improved? Um, well, because I've found, well, you mentioned on the publication and the scientific evaluation, but how did it actually influence your training process? So what happened to the tools in a way after the evaluations? Because these are the experiences I'm really interested in, just understanding your cycle of training.
Yeah.
Can I just add to it because my question is related? So, are you also are you really using adaptive testing in order to support this adaptive learning techniques, or you are using something else for testing mechanisms of students and then using the scaffolding?
Okay. So maybe first part of the answer. Thanks for the question. We've got data from the implementation studies, and we've got data on the use of the adaptive learning, and we've got data on the use of the additional functionalities. So do they use the speech to text, for instance, and things like that. So that's how we can work on the sequences of actions. I don't know if it's exactly your question, but we can track interactions, and we will be able to work on clusters. So because we've got 200 students, we know that among them some are French native speakers, German native speakers, Portuguese native speakers, and everything. Some of them are diagnosed with dyslexia, so we can work on those different specificities and find different sequences that will be but Tristan, maybe you can say more, that those sequences will be the basis of how the scaffolding will work. So the scaffolding will be activated depending on the sequence of actions and depending on the category of the sequence of actions.
Yeah. So maybe if I understand well, it was also about how we measure if the platform improved the students or not. So for this, we have a standardized test that we have at the start, in the middle, and at the end the implementation. Of course, we can only have correlation to this, but not causality, because the students are in classrooms, so the teachers are also teaching at the same time, etc. And it's obviously not only due to the platform, but then, so currently we are analyzing exactly the processes of the student, and we are doing, especially in one exercise, and what we see is that they develop some sort of strategy that is didactically sound. So it's the strategy that they should implement in French, right? And it's something that they implement all of them, independently of their classrooms, etc., through errors. So they are making errors, and then through times they converge towards this kind of processes. And so it's like this that we can see that there is not only correlation, because there is like the processes that is put into place through times, etc.
Hi. Maybe one more
One more
quick
minute,
question.
yes.
Yeah. Is it like okay? So this platform, are you like? Is it like in one system, or is it like a module toolkit, or multiple AIs, or what is the solution actually?
So the solution is, yes, one platform, and then we have multiple. So we have two main layers of AI that communicates between them, and then there is also the profile of the students, and there is also multiple part of this profile. So there's the profile on how they solve exercises. For example, some student takes more time, think more, etc., etc. Some are faster, and then there is also the profile that is linked to the competencies and knowledge, that is also linked to the explainability of the AI, which is the whole curriculum for the students.
We don't have a picture of that.
Thank you very much. Do we have anything? We'll just wrap it up with the time for now. And thank you very much, both of you. And good morning, good afternoon from Thailand. And I'll just move you out to the waiting room now where you can leave. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye.
you, thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Wow, that was impressive.
Waiting room. Oh, sorry. Okay.
I don't want to influence you.
That was impressive.
Well,
Yeah.
Really?
Finally, we got a system. I was like,
Wow.
but yeah, if we had like a tool, if they had a screenshot, I would be like, yeah, I was
Yeah,
waiting
they
for that.
have
Yeah.
something. They have this platform where they are. They are. It's. I think, as I understand it, also from their application, they are really following the progression in learning through each exercise, and that is amazing. Simply fantastic.
so we got a candidate.
Yes,
Very
yes.
Yes.
Like a
Let's
good
see the
start.
last one because this is my favorite anyway.
We have one more, right? Um,
Yes, we have, they confirmed at 30, so maybe another 5-minute break for everyone. Just time you. So you can sort of start filling out your forms.
They were
very
very
nice.
well
Was
prepared.
very nice to see Thierry. He was part of the ASEF ClassNet, where we had a conference in Shanghai in November, and he presented another project there. But this one was much more impressive, actually. So
You know him already?
yeah, and I met him in Shanghai. So we are part of ASEF ClassNet, and we are writing a kind of collaborative book together. It's also by the ASEF Foundation, and well, I was reviewing part of his chapter, and we discussed quite a lot in China. So he's a nice guy,
Yeah.
but I didn't
Very.
know he's so innovative. So
Yeah.
that's nice to see.
What
Both
was
of
it?
them are in the meeting room. Oh, okay. No, we're letting. I'm sorry. All right. Let me just turn this timer off. สวัสดีค่ะ Hello. Can you hear? สวัสดีค่ะ Can you hear me? All right. So this is our last for today. So you have 20 minutes in total, 15 minutes presentation and 5 minutes Q&A. And if you finish your presentation earlier, you're gonna have more Q&A. So with no further ado, please share your screen and we can begin. I'll start timing.
All right. Okay. Let's begin now. I will share my screen right now. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can begin. Thank you.
All right. Thank you and good evening again, everyone, to the all justice here today. My name is Anuchit or Andrew, if you like, and my colleague is Chaywood. We both have this project on the smart rider. Let me start. I click at the presentation bit. Okay. Can you see the next my
Yes.
presentation, right? Okay. All right. Okay. This project represents the educational technology for the logistics sector. We have developed the AI-supported virtual training program designed to enhance delivery problem-solving skill using the Roblox platform. If you know the Roblox, that a lot of teenagers or children use it in that platform. Our focus is on for leveraging the immersive technology to move beyond traditional training methods. We are addressing the critical need for cognitive skill development in we call for the manual labor sector, like the motorbike rider. Today, we will show you how we combining the virtual environment with AI mentorship that can create a more efficient workforce. Okay. We would like to explain a little bit from the background behind this project. We built this smart rider because we just look back to our current situation in Thailand. In Thailand, we just recognized as the strategic logistic hub within the Asian region, and we have the rapid growth in the transportation sector over the last decade. And for this growth, we considering the largely driven by the e-commerce expansion like Grab Food, like Line and increasing the consumer demand for fast and flexible delivery. For this context, we focus on the last mile logistics. That is the final stage of getting goods or food to the customer. The motorcycle play the crucial role alongside with the pickup, if you can see pickup truck or something like that. But we focus on the motorcycle right now. Why motorcycle or motorbike? Because they offer high mobility and low operational cost, and making them uniquely suitable for our congested urban environment like in Bangkok, for example. And this popularity has led us to the massive increase in the number of riders in the urban area. Um, with this environment, a rider must develop their own logic, like a system thinking, to manage the routes skills and time to sustain their income and the best performance. Okay, let's see our background learning theory that I have learned and put it in this project. We focus on three theory. And the first one is system thinking. The second one is situated learning, and the last one is legitimate peripheral participation. In the system thinking, for the last mile operation, the riders must manage interaction variables like traffic, time windows, and fuel consumption. So they need to think systematic. So our platform helps them to understand or to learn how to make a decision to get point A to point B, for example, and try to look a holistic route or a holistic view for optimize the route. The second, we used situated learning theory combined with the legitimate peripheral participation. With this, we believe these knowledge are acquired through the participation in a community or practice. So we create a virtual AI like a mentor for the rider or for the user or player to use this program. In Smart Rider, the learner start as a novice and they can ask the mentor. So we create this virtual mentor and we create some like a calling button. They can push that button every time they need. Okay. And also for the logistic context, we apply the traveling salesman problem or TSP. This is the we can call it classic problem for a routing problem. This TSP need to identify the shortest route to visit the set of locations. In mathematics, we call the NP-hard problem. Right. And we apply this technique with this project. In the real world delivery, it's more harder because we call the ill structure problem. It's not only point A to point B, but it has to think about the obstacle during the driving, like some traffic congestion, like something can slow them down, or like a block road, like a accident, something like that in the real world situation. So the AI mentor can can be asked by the learner to use like a teacher for explain the how they can do or make decision during the practice. All right. So with this project, we try to develop to meet the objectives, like you see in the screen. Okay, we need them to accomplish with the complex problem solving is the keyword that I use in this project. And they should develop a system thinking skills in two. And not only the skill in problem solving skill and system thinking skill, we try to combine the solo entrepreneur why we focus on solo entrepreneur, because uh, when I study in the rider, we call rider, the rider to try to manage their own route or their business. So each rider, they have their own motorbike, and they use motorbike to do their, to do their work as their own and for their business. So we can call there has a solo business or they are solo entrepreneur. So we focus this word that to enhance them to use this skill and apply this skill to become a better solo entrepreneur. And the
About
last
4.5 minutes more. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And the last one, okay, AI mentorship that I have explained before. So, and this is key benefit and everything I just said. I would like to show you the actual Roblox platform that we have developed. So let me switch this to the actual one by my colleague. So I stop sharing right now, and Shayud, please share your screen, and I can reach.
Thank you. A moment, please.
I have about 3.5 minutes. It's okay.
Right.
Okay, here's the game that we developed in Roblox platform. It's a simple delivery game. When players start the game, they will come to the uh, let's load a bit. Okay, they will meet with an instruction from the AI. It takes some time for the instruction to load. Right now, we do it in Thai language, but it can be any language, English or maybe Japanese, Chinese. For the learner or the player will get the instructions here before they start, and when they close this, they will be able to control the character. If they press M, we have instruction here. Actually, press M. It show the mini map with the delivery point, and the player have to go here to start the delivery, which will also start a timer here. And the goal is to deliver to every point as fast as possible. Here.
So
And
now he pushed the key to drive the motorbike, and he tried to, turn left or right to meet the location that appear in the minimap. As you can see, if he right to the point that like a red circle on the big map, in the mini map, they will change from red dot to the white dot. That means the rider just finished this point.
And also during the
Okay.
gameplay, if you press Q, we have an instruction here as well. The game will stop, and then player can ask any kind of question that related to the planning, the problem solving, if they want, like about how to plan delivery.
We train the AI with the Thai context, so he just put the Thai language to ask AI. But it literally you can ask in any language.
Okay, about 40 more seconds. If you can
All right.
wrap up or.
Okay. if you do drive longer a bit, uh, if you random and place some obstacle like a mud, ah, oh no, it's not mud. Uh, if you can see the mud on the road right now, it's a mud like obstacle in the program, and sometimes they create the like a roadblock in the route. So you need to think to reroute to another way to finish all points. All right, it must be.
Yes. We'll
Thank you
have.
so much.
Thank you so much, and we have now quick Q&A from the judges, please.
Wait a second. I will stop sharing the screen.
It's all right. Okay. Anyone want to start?
Can I just start without wasting time? So I was wondering, this is a part of the training program for the geek workers.
Yes, because we for the first start, I I order the food from the application, from the e-commerce application, and I wonder if they can do it better from at this present time. So I try to develop a training program with them, but this is in the development stage. It's not the training program, the real training program right now, but it's in the lab. So if I can create this application and I finish it and I test it sometime, so in the next step, I will use this application to train the writer. This is my purpose.
Okay, when they join for a new job, you can train them using this, right?
Yes,
And it's not a
right.
part of their live traveling delivery every day, right?
Yes, just for a novice of training. Yes.
Perfect.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yan, please.
Yeah,
Just on.
can you explain a little bit how they access it? Because I think like the normal driver, they won't have a big technology infrastructure. Can they just use it on their mobile? And yeah, how do you scale it? So when you have a lot of drivers, they probably can't all go to the classroom. Can you just tell a bit about the access and how they use it normally?
Okay, thank you, Professor. This is a big question that why we use robots. The robots, they have an environment platform for any device, like for on desktop or on mobile. So first, we try to develop in the platform that can access in anywhere or any device. So robot is the first choice. But the limitation for this platform is you have to register like a Roblox account first in mobile or on mobile. It is easy on mobile, but it's have to register first. This is one limitation for using this platform. But once they get their account, they can access anywhere on their mobile. Yes, this is. Thank you for this question. This is
All
we
right.
concerned.
Okay. Ruby or Helmi?
Yeah, I was going to ask. It is obvious that it will be very useful for users, for customers, because it will be delivered on time. Yes, like. But did you try to get some feedback from the delivery companies whether this type of development will resolve some of their problems? So, to what extent it's going to be useful for the delivery companies?
Thank you. This is really good suggestion, but this is in the development phase. So not yet to give the advice from that company. In the next step, maybe I can use your suggestion to ask that company to help us to develop this platform.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yes.
Yeah, I love the idea of the AI-based metaverse for training
Thank
that you
you.
are doing. Yeah, because I do some work on metaverse also. But yeah, just wondering about the game rules and reward. Are you like so? What did you integrate inside there? Just a few seconds left. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Ah,
wondering. Yeah, how could it help the riders? I see that they can, like deliver on time. Do you have any more rules rewards in the
oh
system?
yes. Right now, at the end of the training, when they can pick up all the location, on the map, in the last final stage, we just put the dialogue that show the actual time that the trainee used. With our calculation, we put some algorithm inside this platform to simply optimize, calculate the optimized route, optimized time, and we will show the optimized time that they should finish that on time compared with their actual time. So if they got the better time than the optimized time, we will just show they get 100 points, something like that.
Okay, thank you very much. Time's up, and thank you very much, Kunal, and I'll leave you to the waiting room, and thank you, and uh, I hope to let me
Okay.
just get you out.
Thank
Okay,
you
thank
for
you very
having me
much.
here. Thank you so much.
Thank
One
you.
second, put in the waiting room. Okay. All right. Finished. And so, okay, if you have time, there's no further meeting today, and I've just contacted Mr. Dr. Jaideep, and I will email you about the process, but nothing anymore today. And I will close the forms. I said 1 hour, but I still have yet to drive home, so it's not exactly it's manual, so I'll do it at home today. And if you would leave this time about an hour from now, that you can sort of grade and write your suggestions below. If it's okay, not okay to grade, as you mentioned, you just maybe do some ratings and write your comments below, and then we'll get back to you if it's not possible to sort of, if there's any problem in tallying the numbers.
So should
And
we
if you have any
should
questions,
we
just
should we still
yes.
take the time to share our
Yes, yes,
general
yes.
impressions a
Yeah.
little
Yes,
bit?
yes, yes, yes. You
That would
can,
be
you can, you
nice.
can. Yes, yes, yes.
Go, Yan.
I will not time you this time. Just time yourselves. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I think we have many interesting applications. Rumiana, I share your. Well, the last one wasn't my favorite, but it's for me it's on second. But I think we found some very interesting approaches, but also some which are a bit, can I say, a bit boring if we are in an award committee. No, I can't. So anyway, so for me, I think we will have an interesting choice, and yeah, I would like to hear what your favorites are.
Rumiana,
Ruby,
you're on.
your mic is
You're
off.
muted,
Ruby,
muted.
ask to unmute. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Because I have to listen, just without any intention to affect your opinions, but just from first looking, listening, and reading, I would say that the last two are my favorite, but the Luxembourg one is the one for the purpose, developed with all the criteria, and it's really something that can affect learning by using AI. Although the last one is also good effort, but very beginning of the development. But I would say that the two Mongolian colleagues have not really presented something that responds to the purpose of this. I mean, one was research, was ready as a research paper publishing, and the other one was presenting the courses. So for me, I have two favorites, two that I'm not going to rate, and I have to go back and look at the other two.
I personally think the first presentation on Nagamese language was also very interesting because what
Yes.
they did is, because I know the context, and what they did was like again, I don't want to influence your opinions, but till now they have we don't have any kind of database that can really translate. So I was very impressed with that. I mean, they
You
were
mean the Indian?
Indigenous,
I
yeah.
also liked it very much.
That
And
was
as a
actually I liked that one more than the last presentation, because the last one is very good, but it is still in progress. But what they have done is probably they have also patented their work, and it is really meant for inclusion of it. It has huge socio-economic
yeah,
impact
sure.
because that particular part of India wants kind of independence from India because they feel not included. And this is such a like, if you know the background, it's amazing what they're doing, really.
I fully agree. I would rate them the Luxembourg, this the Indian, the second one, and the
Yeah,
rest.
I also just thought that this is how I would also rate. And if the Thailand, I think it was from Thailand, the last one. But if they had managed to make it completely done, I think they would have become fantastic. But it is still in the development stage, so they need more time. But yes, they were also good, no doubt about that.
And the award will be this award will be only for one project or for the first and the second in that are rated. Only one,
First and
or
second.
there will be the first and the second position some award.
Yeah, and the third one also, but third is only a trophy. And as I Manchana, correct me if I'm wrong. The first one is airfare and something, and the second one is just I don't know.
I have yet to access the website.
Yeah, okay. But the first two are really something for awards, and the third one is just a trophy, as I remember. I could be wrong. You can check. But I really think that the Indian one did very.
Yeah,
I mean, they would
I
have
fully
problems from
agree.
the government if they really make it work, but they manage its inclusion. The government doesn't want it. So politically, also, I think they are fighting for that. They are doing some real socioeconomic impact generation. And I know them. They are from research. One of them is from Research Network One, so I know he is always fighting activist kind of person. So yeah, I know the background. Yeah. So, anyways,
Oh, yes. So, yes, for your individual judgment, just please, and just send it in to me. And if it closes before or anything, just email me, and I'll be on call. And I'll have to leave now because they're going to close the office.
Me too.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Okay, just email me
Bye.
for anything. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
journey back home.
Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning and good
Bye
night.
bye.
Do you want a picture? Okay. All right. Bye. Sorry.
I'll screenshot. I'll screenshot for you guys.
Okay. Bye. Yeah, definitely.